Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. LUNC community, USDC community. It's Saturday morning. Let's get right into the video. I did see Mac Prayze's video yesterday, and I saw the replay of it, and he was talking about Luna Classic, Volt Inu, XLM, XRP, and I'm not sure what else, some other coins as well. And he said that he said that God told him that God was gonna give him some money in the next coming days to grab some of these tokens. And he said this is we're at the doorstep of a big breakthrough, right? So at the doorstep of the big breakthrough, time is up. Time is up. So he said, Mac, you're going to get some money here over in the next couple of days, and you're going to buy these tokens, right? So he's talking about Volt Inu, Luna Classic, more XLM, more XRP, and some other tokens. I don't know what the other ones were. I forgot. But he really told him to get some Luna Classic, right? So Volt Inu and Luna Classic were the ones that he mentioned to really buy. So so I know a lot of you guys don't even like Volt Inu anymore. There's another token called Vault Inu, which is VAUULT. I think I'm actually I think it's a thumbnail picture for today on my Patreon. That thing has gone completely ballistic. Marquise brought us that one weeks ago, and that thing is up massive. So but Mac is talking about Volt Inu, and we also have an alert on Volt Inu as well in the Patreon. It looks like it's ready to break out, so we'll see how that plays out. But either way, yeah. So he talked about Luna Classic, and Mac said he was kind of shocked that God told him to get Luna Classic because Mac said that he basically gave up on it when it crashed, and he didn't really want to buy it because of the Do Kwon and everybody else situation, the things that were going on with it. But God told him that it was going to go into the dollars, in the pennies and dollars. And he also said Volt Inu was going into the pennies and dollars, or actually going to reach $1 as well. So he said Volt's going to reach $1. Luna Classic is going to go into the pennies and dollars, right? And so it was going to shock people, right? So okay, so that's what we've been saying for years now. So and so we haven't came off of that, and God has told us that, and to many of you guys as well. A lot of you guys seen that in your dreams as well, in visions, and so we're just gonna continue on as we do our daily grind of Luna Classic. But we know that this is going into the pennies and dollars because God has already told us, and we just got to stay the course. We're trying to repay by March and April here, so let's see if we can get a miracle to happen here to repeg this thing in March and April, and this thing can really take off here. All right, so let's look at the price here, and so we're at 3012, or basically 13, and so we are moving back up. Even though the markets are down right now, Luna Classic's actually having a good day today with the markets down. The volume is down though. We're still at 60 million. That's pretty good. And we're at 750 million our market cap. So we're right above that 7.4. Right now we're right below it, but 750, we're right on that 750, 750 million our market cap. They're trying to get back to that billion, and trying to get a lot higher. So last 7 days we're up 11%. That's good. And we're up 5% last month, and then the last year we're down. We're still down in the year to 22%. But you can see that we were fighting this area, this area of consolidation here. We're fighting this area here. We're right on that line right now. We're above it. We're right on now. We're right on the line. We broke above it, and now we're right on the line. So it still can be. This is a bullish pattern here. It's an inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? So we can either just break out through and not even consider it, or we can put the right shoulder in here and then absolutely send it, right? So either way, it's a smiley face, right? We make money on smiley faces, not frowny faces, right? So it's a smiley face, and so yeah, so to the upside, we're going to be going most likely, right? Unless something happens with Jim Cramer says something, or what's the guy named Gary Gensler comes out and tries to flood everything, right? So who knows? But anyway, we all things look good there on Luna Classic there. And Brad did burn some USTC yesterday. We burned 6,000, and then we burned another 30,000 something. So we burned like 37,000 USTC yesterday. So that was pretty good. I mean, it's not a million, but we did whatever we could. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people aren't helping out, and so it is what it is. We did whatever we could for the circumstances right now. You know, we're waiting on some of our long term altcoins to make any type of move here, you know, for us. And they're just not budging at all. Shiba Inu's not doing anything, and everybody, you know, at some point these tokens have to break out, but you know, we hope it's within the next 4 weeks. You know, we want to see these things break out within these next 4 weeks, but we will see. Some of these altcoins have done nothing for 3 years straight. It's just crazy. It's really hard to hold these tokens when you for 3 straight years, but we're going to be rewarded. So it is what it is. You're going to be rewarded. So we just got to continue to hold and wait for the breakouts. All right, so here is Terra Luna, and Terra Luna's at 71 cents, and this is Luna 2.0, and okay, everything's down on that, but it's also down 2% today, trying to recover back up. I'm surprised it's still not $1 yet, but okay, it is what it is. I had a chance to really break out there. Type of chart is this? Okay. Yeah, nothing's really going on here on this one. It also has to get past this area here with 77. Is that 77 or 78? About 77 cents is going to be a tough one here, right? So that's 77 cents. This area here is 85. 77 to 85 range is really going to be tough here. Got to break above that. For Luna 2.0. All right, so let's go to governance because we got some new proposals that are up here. This is going to be interesting. So let's go down here. Contributions without KYC. I don't think this is going to pass. It's about to reach a quorum, but we're still way off from reaching a quorum here. It ends tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. So, I mean, you know, so it's 4 a.m. in West Coast time right now. So it's 6 a.m. tomorrow mornings when this thing ends, and it's not even reaching. It's not even close. I mean, it's close to reaching a quorum, but it's still got a lot billions away from reaching a quorum here. So this is not going to pass, in my opinion. It's just too even. It's too much. It's too even here to pass. Yeah, it's just too even. You got the nose and no veto and all everything's too even. You know what I mean? So it's not going to pass. Unfortunately, unless all notes comes in at the last minute and votes yes, then that might be different. That might push it over the top. But other than that, it's not going to pass. So that one's not going to pass right now. I don't even know it's going to reach a quorum by tomorrow morning. We'll see. And then this one is passing with the SureTick, and then tax to gas $24,000 um, you know proposal here is passing with no problem right now. So this one's passing with no problem, and interesting. So all right, so it looks like the community ready to really spend money, man. The community does not have a problems with these proposals. Okay, the community does not. Let me repeat that: the community does not have a problem with people taking 16,000, 24,000. What's next? 50,000 from the community pool. The community is allowing this to happen. So, okay. So as long as it doesn't affect the community in a bad way and it doesn't affect the price of Lunar Classic, then I guess it's okay. But if the community wants it, then that's what it is. We can't do nothing about it. Um, but I don't think it's. I mean, does it really cost that much money to do a tax to gas? I don't think it does. But that's what they say it does. So okay, if the community's for it, then it is what it is. We got to go with what the community says. Apparently, so we can't do nothing. We're not going to fight it, right? The community wants it, but we'll go with it. Staking guidelines for the CEXs on the Terra blockchain. Okay, so here's, I guess, the new proposals here for exchanges for staking. That's interesting. Let me see what it says down here. It says vote yes if you agree that the CEXs who stake LUNC on chain should follow guideline 1 and 2 guideline. Guideline 2. No if you disagree with the proposal, abstain if you do not wish to. Okay. So right now it's no veto is 20%. Wow. It's already 20% with no veto. All you got to get is 33% for to reach the threshold. And so that's crazy that no veto is already at 20%. Wow. Okay. Mm. All right. I'm not sure if this is a big deal or not. It's like, it's staking. I mean, I'm not sure why they have to switch their staking guidelines, but you guys can read the proposal and see for yourself if that's important or not. But anyways, let's go here. Paper job, practicable. I was about to say practicality. That's why I kept stopping myself. Practicable, implementation by JL1TF and TCC. All right. So it looks like they want to change it up a little bit. The paper jobs. So, all right. Now that they don't tell you exactly what they're going to be doing here, but they're going to try to make it more flexible. But you have to go to the Commonwealth to read the full proposal because the proposal cannot be that they don't have enough space on here to put the proposal. Okay. So there's not enough space on here to put proposal. So you got to go to Commonwealth to read the full proposal on what they're trying to do. So it says agreed with the outline proposal and want to see it implemented. We don't even know what the proposal is because we have to go to Commonwealth to read it. So, and then if you disagree with the new, basically, and do not want this PPJ structure. Okay. So far it's early, but it's passing. Okay. So they're trying to restructure the paper jobs basically. Okay. But look, even if you don't restructure it, Genuine Labs proposal still passed. Now we have a proposal for the tax to gas that's passing as well, and they want money up front. So the paper job is not working anyways. So I mean, people are getting paid without completing the jobs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I got a feeling that more proposals are going to be coming to dump the community pool. And so it is what it is. If the community is voting for it, then we're not going to stand. We're not going to stand in the community's way. So it is what it is. Apparently they're doing. Apparently these guys are doing a good job. The community wants it. That means these people are doing a good job. I guess I don't know. The community has voted the wrong way so many times that how can we believe the community? Yeah. If the community had voted the right way, we would already be at 1 cent to $1 right now. So what does that tell you? We're still at $3. We're at 3 zeros, 1 1 1 3, having to believe the community that's voted the wrong way, that voted for for Binance to Binance Burns to be reminted. So we got to understand that the community, just because the community votes on something and agrees on and unified on something doesn't mean that it's right. But We're just gonna go with the community. We're not gonna fight the community either, though. So it is what it is. 11 million in burns today. All right, let's check out what we've done for the week, though. 373 million for the week. Okay, really not great at all, but whatever, we'll take it. And then 15,000 a day yesterday was the last 2 days has been really good for USTC. So when I made that announcement, I said, "What happened to USTC? Why aren't we burning a lot of USTC anymore?" And then all of a sudden it picked back up. So I don't know who's doing this. I say something on my videos, and then all of a sudden it switches, right? So who's watching my videos that has that type of power to switch these things? I said down here, I said USTC burns are so bad. Like what happened? We looked like we were on our way to 1 million a day in burns, and all of a sudden we're back, we're kicking it back up. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, yesterday was the USTC burn it all burn party there. But we had 200,000 here, and then we had 150, 125 there. The community should be burning at least 1 to 10 million USTC a day, man. So, but it is what it is. So we did drop here. I did say right here, I said, "Hey guys, we're probably gonna see a big unstaking," and then we saw one, right? So now we're chilling here at that 1504. Okay. So remember, guys and girls, when the value of LUNC goes up, your staking rewards in dollar value goes up, right? So some of you guys are like, "Man, I'm getting more money in staking right now." Yeah, because LUNC is going up and USTC is going up, right? So when they go up, you get more. You might get the same amount of tokens, but your dollar value is now more. So maybe you were making $3 a day in staking. Now you're probably making $5 a day because the price has gone up in the last 2 weeks. Plus USTC value has gone up significantly, right? Yeah. So anyways, just keep that in mind, is that when the price of LUNC and USDC go to the upside, and you still getting the same amount of tokens, right? So because the Oracle pool is not changing, just because LUNC and USDC go up doesn't mean that there's a change in the Oracle pool. There's not, right? The Oracle pool is the same. It still has the same tokens in there and everything. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If we get to 1 cent, 10 cents, the Oracle pool stays the same, right? If USDC is at $1 and is repeg, the USDC and Oracle pool is still going to be spitting out tokens as normal. So, you know what I mean? So that's a big deal, right? That's a lot of money, right? So people that are still staking at that point, right? So if LUNC can get to 1 cent and you're earning, let me see the price of LUNC right now. So let's go back to LUNC. I don't have it on here. So let's go back to LUNC here. So LUNC is at 3013 right now. Let's say you're earning $10 right now a day in staking rewards, right? If LUNC goes to 1-2 here, now you're at $100 a day. Now, if everything stays the same, if big money doesn't pour into staking, right? Most likely, big money is going to come out of staking because it LUNC's up 10%, 10x, excuse me. So that means that your staking rewards is going to double or triple, right? But let's say you're making $10 a day right now staking rewards. Well, right here, if everything stayed the same, you'll be making $100 a day in staking rewards, right? If LUNC said 0.0012, right? Now, if LUNC goes to 1 cent you're making $1,000 a day in staking rewards because the Oracle pool does not change just because of the price of LUNC, right? So you'll be making $1,000 a day at 1 cent. Now, of course, you're probably going to want to undelegate it and cash out because now you're freaking probably worth $100 million or $10 million or something like that. But the people that are here for the long run are not going to unstake. They're just going to live off of their staking rewards because they're making $1,000 a day now, right? So, and then here you're making $10,000 a day. And when LUNC's at $1, because the rewards are probably still going to be pretty much the same, right? Or maybe even more because who's going to be staking at these levels where 90% of the people are going to be out of their staking at this point right here, right? So it will be new people that come in, but they're going to come in with smaller amounts of LUNC. They're not coming in with 5 billion, 3 billion, 100 or 100 million LUNC tokens. They're going to be staking with 50, 100. You know what I mean? like if you look at Cosmos ATM, it's a great example of Cosmos ATM. Cosmos ATM is at $10. It's still pushing out rewards of 14 to 17%, right? It started down in the pennies, and it came up, to $1, and we called it at, I think we called it at $2. The buy call was at $1, $2, somewhere around there, and then it skyrocketed to $20, and I guaranteed $20, and then it hit $20 plus. I think it hit $30. But Cosmos ATM right now, the people that are coming into Cosmos, they're not coming in with big money. They're coming in with, some Cosmos here, some Cosmos there, maybe 5, 10, 15 Cosmos. So it's going to be the same thing here. People at $1 are not going to be coming in with 100 million lung tokens, because that's $100 million now, right? Though they might come in with 1,000 lung tokens, right? So it's going to be a lot different here, but you can literally stake this thing all the way up, man. That's going to be crazy, man. That's why I'm saying, like, you should always stake, at least stake something, and just leave your staking in there, because your staking rewards are going to be ridiculous once we're in dollars, right? So anyways, it is what it is. Nothing happens to the Oracle pool, you know. And matter of fact, the Oracle pool probably have a lot more money in it, because everybody would be transacting on the chain at that point, and volume would be crazy. Okay, so we might have a lot more. And plus, if if 90% of people are undelegated, and we have 10% staking in there, then you're still getting a lot of rewards, right? Because only 10% of the people are actually getting the Oracle pool now. So it's going to be crazy to see this thing go into the pennies. Is going to be crazy, because all this is going to be different. All of this is going to be completely, all those might not even be here, right? So we don't know who's going to be left here, at the staking at $1. We don't know. We don't know who's going to be here and who's not going to be here. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out. I know Bernard's going to be here. Brad's going to be here until, and then what we're going to do is, Brad's going to make the decision, but what we plan on doing is turning it into a liquidity, you know, savior or some whatever, a liquidity hero or a liquidity Superman that we go, once we're done with LUNC, and LUNC has recovered fully, we can take that liquidity and pump up some of these other prophetic tokens that are sitting there idle. Okay, but let's finish the job on LUNC first, and make everybody millions and billions of dollars first. All right, so here is actually, let's go to community pool and see what's going on with that. All right, so community pool is still rising, still looking good. Stats, we've added 100 million there, and L-Bun project is leading the way there with more delegators, and Fire FI Capital lost 2.1 billion tokens there, and let's see, and the Burn All Bow there leading the way here with 30,000 burns there, and another 6,000 plus burns there as well. LUNC Development Fund lost 300 million out of its as well, and that went to the L-Bun project. Okay, so let's check out the validators and wrap up the video. So don't sleep on the staking, guys. Don't sleep on the staking. I would just have if you're nervous about staking, I would just have a million LUNC tokens in there, and just stake a million LUNC tokens. I mean, by the time it hits $1 plus, you might be making $1,000 a day, right? So, because now you have $1,000,000, and but you could be making $1,000 a day at that point, or at least $100 a day. So you have some passive income coming in. Okay, so in my opinion, I would at least stake 10 million tokens and just keep it in a wallet, staked. Don't worry about it. And then when LUNC is at pennies and dollars, you can live off your staking rewards, because that's what you want to do. You want to live off your staking reward, right? So some people have been mining Bitcoin since it was little. Now they can live off their mining rewards, right? So That's what you want to do. You want to be able to live off of your LUNCs that you're in at the bottom. So you want to be able to live off of your staking rewards, even if it's just 10 million, because now it's $10 million, and now you're making 1,000 to whatever $3,000 a day in staking rewards, and you can just live off of that. Okay, so be smart, folks. Be smart, right? Look a little bit longer term as well. You're going to be able to cash out millions of dollars, of course, but you also want to have passive income that's coming in, right? So here is the validators that are, some of them are good, some of them are bad, and some of them are in between. You guys have to make the decision on who's who. Some of them have already showed their true colors, but it is what it is. You guys still have to make that determination on who is who. All right. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't sleep on staking and your staking rewards. Once this thing gets into the pennies and dollars, it's going to be, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret not staking at this point, because you're gonna need that money. I mean, of course, you might have some millions of dollars, but you don't want to really waste your money because you have your whole life to live. Some of you guys you're young, so you don't want to just you might have $20 million sitting there, but you don't want to just waste your $20 million. You want to be able to use free money, which is your staking rewards. So if you're earning $1,000 to $10,000 a day in staking rewards, you can just live. You can use that to fund your entire lifestyle, right? Without having to even touch that $20 million, right? Okay. Peace out. God bless. Bye.